Good morning, everybody. Happy week for everybody. Today is Monday, April 24, last week of the month, 7:58 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's start to do a market wrap, a morning call. So the first levels that I told you guys also in the market wrap, I didn't put in the chat on in the market wrap for today. I put like the downsides and the upsides, and like I also told you guys that the market is really tight, right? Regarding economic agenda, we don't have anything, that could you cause panic or even could you cause like a huge downtrend for today, right? But you have earnings start today. At the morning, I guess, the much watch supposed to be like Credit Suisse. I guess you have Coca-Cola, right? I don't recall. Oh, I lost my mouse. Let me check before market opens. We have Coca-Cola, Philips, Credit Suisse, I guess we have Bank of Hawaii. That's really important because it's a big regional bank. And after the close, we have another regional bank and a couple others that is more for Dow Jones. But today, Tuesday, that's the important day since we start to have big techs as Microsoft and Google. But let's talk about the levels today and about the gamma. Let me put the market wrap in the screen. And we start to check about the gamma, right? I know that Chris put these levels in the open group, but before, I delivered the market wrap, and I show you guys that you have like imbalance as soon as you lose 4,050, right? We start to see a very huge negative gamma. Not anything major. You guys already saw that the liquidity have been draining. The dealers gamma dropped for plus 70 million to 195.6 million. I put everything over here. So you guys already know that the liquidity have been drained. So markets getting really risk. Tail risk. I like to say that now you have a tail risk. Lack of liquidity. Important economic data will be released and earnings. Many earnings. Okay? And in another hand, the bearish sentiment is already gone. I've seen, a lot of people say, but a lot of people is bearish, and market is going up. The pain trade is not the market going up anymore because we are in a positive gamma, lower put call rate. You have put call rate higher in the index, but it's hedged from the big players, from the dealers. It's not from retail. Okay, retail is already all in. The sentiment wise is totally bullish. I also post in my Twitter that that it's proof that I don't need to go to the put call rate, technical stuff, or even CNN sentimento or AII sentimento. That's very easy to see, how people is being allocated. Some friends that manage hedge funds told me that last year his hedge fund had like $85 billion. Now it's $150 billion, a huge inflow since it started in January 2023. So retail is totally all in. Retail have zero panic. Retail have been buying all the dips. Okay, let me see, because my machine is really slow today. It's Monday, everybody is getting tired, so the week starts low, and then you get motivated. The computer is the same. I post today in the Twitter that somebody's just, giving a call to buy Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a bankrupted company. It's over here. Let's see if it opens. If not opens, you guys can come to my Twitter and check it out. The post over here. Nobody give a shit about Federal Reserve. The soft landing, the rate cuts, trade is totally crowded. All the media is saying to buy. All the CTA is saying to buy. Again, retail is fully allocated. Check this out. Bed Bath Beyond, if you go to .12 you'll be full ported. It's zero fear. No, so even everybody is all in, basically retail is all in. You guys seeing the volume is just liquidity is being drained, the volume is so slow. It's because dealers is not participating through this rally. Of course, dealers is the liquidity provider, so they are selling to rally. They are distribution to retail. Okay, you guys already know that. I don't need to be smart to make this to create these theses, right? The sentiment right now is bullish. Now the narrative is because everybody's bearish. Because they cannot talk more about recession, because for example ESM came like higher, so the recession is gone, right? The narrative about the recession is already gone. What was the another narrative? The financial crisis, they already provide, the FDIC already provide liquidity, for the retail, for the people that have deposits in those banks. So the narrative about financial crisis is already gone too. So what narrative that we already have? Everybody's bearish, right? That's the only narrative that the market now have to say, to create panic. But people is already fully bullish. This is a very good example. But anyway, let's talk about today about the levels. The deltas, as I put in the spreadsheet, is around 2,129 up to 2,435, middle point 4,132. I saw some new orders, because the CTAs, the good CTAs, play delta neutral. So if you be all in, you need to buy 4,080 calls. Sorry, not all in. If you want to be long, you need to buy 4,800 calls, 0 DTA. But if you need a protection, play 0 DTA, you need to buy 4,180 puts. That's, the delta neutral that you need to play today. Okay? Consequently, the support will be 4,126 up to 4,129. And the resistance 4,132 up to 4,135, because 4,132 is the middle point. Okay? So those are the levels. If you break those levels for downside and the upside, the other levels I put in the market wrap. Remember, support 4,126 up to 4,129. And the resistance 4,132 up to 4,135. That's the range, that's the delta neutral. So let's go back to the market wrap. So what the levels that I put you guys today? If you break 4,126, the downside area is 4,114. Remember that the 4,113 holds on Friday, and the major support 4,096. I go back later to the spreadsheet and I tell you again about the spreadsheet, about the 4,196. And from the upside, I'm seeing upside up to 4,144.19. Okay? That's on page 2, I guess, in the market wrap. Page 3 in the market wrap, basically in the Monday section. Okay? That's the levels. Breaking down 4,126, 4,114, major support 4,096. Breaking 4,135.20, 4,144.19. That's the uptrend target. Gotcha? Now let's go back and we'll talk about 4,096. I put also in the market wrap. 4,096 printed last week the big $32 million put premium. Remember that I told you guys, if you lose that, you go back, you drop faster, because this certified that was a sell. If you don't go back test 4,096, it's because dealers build a support over there and they want to collect a premium at 4,096. And that's what's happened. What's happening on MLPAX? Market didn't go anywhere. Why? The sentiment wise is bullish. But as soon as you start to go down, a lot of 0 DT puts appear in the book. Not 0 DTAs. So what maker did? Let's bring the market back for 4,133.29 and collect both sides, the bullish bias and the bearish bias. They collect money. Okay, they collect money. Market didn't move. I already gave you guys both upside and downside regions. Okay, I already provide you guys also the deltas. Consult, the market wrap and also, the dark pool spreadsheet. For today, I saw that print 1:38 p.m. on last Friday. Looks like a short call because the price is already devaluated 4.16%. In another hand, we had a big order that print on 13, $1.4 million premium, that the break even is 4,114. Because of that, I told you guys, they set up a gamma at 4,114 because the strike is 4,150. So 4,150 per gamma is a big resistance. So I put in the market wrap that you could backtest this 4,114. That's, the second support if you break 4,129. Okay, just you guys understand why I'm telling those levels. That's the price action regarding, the book, the option book. For tomorrow, on Friday at 10:20, as soon market print 4,130, that was the top in the morning. I mean, it was always a little bit higher, it was for 4,135. Somebody sold 4,160 puts, and also somebody sold